Hello, Chris here, and I want to talk about some of the strategies that I like to use when playing Minecraft. Also, we're going to try out the new Minecraft 1.0. It's out of beta now, so we're going to do the Minecraft 1.0 single player, and we're going to give the new game mode Hardcore a try. So, without any further ado, we're going to just jump right into it and see how long we can last in hardcore mode. Now, if you're not familiar with hardcore mode, what that means is that if we die any time during the game, that's it. Our world gets wiped out. So this should be an interesting run through here. Now, I'm also running LB Photorealism texture pack, which is my personal favorite. And so if you guys like this texture pack and you're wondering what it is, that's what it is. It's the HD texture pack from LB, and we'll just leave that blank. I don't have any particular seeds I want to try. We'll just see how far we can last in hardcore mode. So here we go. Alright, since this is hardcore, one of the first things I want to do is try and find some kind of a food source in addition to building some basic tools. So we'll concentrate on the tool building and food to start off with. Unfortunately, I seem to have spawned in an area with lots of trees, which is good. Okay, here's some cows. That would be perfect. Get some basic tools going on here. Now it looks like I need to update the texture pack. The new Minecraft 1.0 screen would normally show down here above the leveling bar the level. Actually, it's kind of nice. In 1.0 now it shows you actually what level you are as you level up. But it looks like this texture pack has that missing, so we are going to have to just remember how many times we've leveled up. Of course, if I die, then that's not really going to matter because the whole world's going to be reset anyway. Now we've got some food and we've got some basic tools and a crafting bench. See if I get some leather for some basic armor. That would be nice too. Okay, there, now it's working. You see the number that I'm talking about here. If you're not familiar with the new Minecraft version 1, it does show you actually now which level you've reached as you level up. I haven't decided if I'm really like the noise that they've picked for when you pick up experience orbs, but reminds me of those books that we used to read when I was a kid. You know, it would tell you to turn the page. You get that little sound. in the background. Getting plenty of beef, which is good, but I haven't gotten much leather. Oh, there we go. Here, now we're... Alright, level 2 already. Well, there goes my sword. And if I can get some leather gear, then we can go exploring down below without having to worry too much about mobs. Okay, it looks like we're starting to get hungry here, and also I've found some coal, which is really nice. Now, if you don't find coal for torches right away, you can always make some charcoal from burning wood. But one of the things you definitely want to do early on is try and get some coal or make some charcoal. Now, one of the things I've discovered is that it's much easier to try and create your first structure by tunneling into something rather than trying to build a structure externally, especially when you're pushed for time. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my crafting bench down and create a couple of one block short. Well, I guess I'm just going to make one furnace then. And we'll put that. I just like to have a couple of furnaces going. That way I can cook everything I need at one time without having to wait. Alright, I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to show you, in case you're not familiar with how to create charcoal. And I'm also going to cook our steaks here. Now let's see how much leather armor I can create. Alright, so I've got some pants and I've got a tunic. That's a good start. And we're definitely going to need some more wood, so... The new, the new sounds for eating make you sound like you're just haven't eaten in months, so it gets kind of funny. Alright, let's go get some more wood. Sounds like somebody's scarfing down some food as fast as they can. And there goes the axe. When your tools break, you'll know it in 1.0. You'll definitely hear it. Alright, and I can't stand floating trees, so we're going to take this tree down. Alright, looks like we got plenty of wood to get through the night, and the sun is going down, so... Okay, we've got a real simple structure here, at least to survive, hopefully, this first night. And this is the first time I've played hardcore, so I really don't want to end up having to reset this world on the first go. At least not this soon. It'd be nice if I could last at least a couple of days here without having to totally restart the whole world. And there goes the wood pick. One of the things I like to do in survival is have plenty of backup tools, so that when one breaks, you're ready with another one. Nothing like being stuck somewhere without a tool. and no crafting bench to make a new one. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and create a couple of chests to store our newfound loot. Another thing that I like to do is create some backup food in the chest. Well, since normally I do that for in case I die, and I don't lose all my food. In this case, if we die, we're going to lose everything. So it doesn't really matter what I put in the chest for a backup, because there really isn't a backup in the hardcore mode. So some of my normal strategies are going to have to be altered here a little bit. Uh-oh, we've got our first creeper waiting at the door. And since I did not gather any wool, I didn't see any sheep while we were out there, so I can't make a bed to sleep through the night. That's not really going to work. This might not have been the best spot to try and create a house for that first evening. Ah, our first zombie. Well, since we're sitting here waiting for the day to come, I will go ahead and craft some stairs. Do a little exploring here in our new home. Since we've got some time to kill here, I can mindful that we've got to be very careful we don't run into any monsters, because we're not really well equipped to deal with that yet. One of the things I'm looking forward to is the new bucket update, so I can install the plugins. MCMMO is my favorite. If you're familiar with it, you get to level up your excavation and mining, and gives you certain rewards. excavation is my favorite because it gives you extra drops like glowstone and cocoa beans and gunpowder. This might be kind of crazy, but I'm going to stick my head out the door here a minute and see if we can finish this zombie off. Gotta watch out for that creeper. Okay, well, the sun, looks like the sun is trying to come up. I may take my chances here with this creeper. You have to be very fast when you're hitting a creeper with a sword. Oh, this might not be the... Okay, creeper's down. I'll just take care of Mr. Skeleton. And Mr. Zombie. And it looks like we survived our first night in hardcore. Okay, day 2 of hardcore. And there's really no point in hanging out here. So I'm going to go ahead and pack all this stuff up and take it with us. Since in hardcore we're going to have to reset the entire world if we die, there's not much point this early on in establishing a base of operations. So I'm just going to pack up my belongings and head out. And that was a nice first shelter for getting through the first night of hardcore. See if I can pick up some more leather. Some more leather and some more experience. Some clay right here. Don't know when I'm going to see clay again, so we'll just go ahead and pick some up since we're here. Now what I'm looking for when I do single player survival is a nice cave to start out in. That's already started for me. It looks like it's going to be promising. Maybe lead to an abandoned mine shaft or something similar. Looks like we're at the edge of the ocean here, so this isn't really a suitable area. So let's see if we can find something a little more interesting for finding a better dungeon area. What we really need is some mountainous terrain, and I don't see any right off the bat here. Looks like this forest goes on quite a ways.